The role being played by non-physical beings. The Bible declares that we are not alone in the universe, but that in addition to mankind, there are angels, demons, Satan, and God, all with individual minds that think and make decisions for themselves. Parapsychologists, especially those associated with the Department of Defense and government intelligence agencies, have been involved for years in mind control research. Some of it has nothing to do with controlling minds through drugs or brainwashing techniques, but with control of one person's mind by another person's mind. This possibility, of course, has been demonstrated repeatedly through hypnosis, even at a distance. There is, therefore, good reason to believe that, just as a hypnotist can control someone else's mind, so the other minds mentioned above could do the same to humans. God would never do this himself because it would nullify the freedom of choice he has given to mankind in the act of creation. It is also both logical and biblical that he would build protection within man to prevent a takeover of the human mind by any other mind. One could, however, voluntarily allow this to be done by willingly submitting to hypnosis. Moreover, deliberately entering an altered state, whether through drugs, hypnosis, or yoga, is giving permission to evil entities to take over, whether one realizes it or not. Charles Tart, author of Mind Science, Meditation Training for Practical People, says, quote, "There's enough evidence that comes in to make me take the idea of disembodied intelligence seriously," end quote. William James, one of the most highly regarded psychologists of the last century, wrote, quote, "The refusal of modern enlightenment to treat demonic possession as a hypothesis has always seemed to me a curious example of the power of fashion in things, quote, scientific," end quote. Anthropologist Michael Harner wrote, quote, "A shaman enters an altered state of consciousness to acquire special personal power, which is usually supplied by his guardian and helping spirits," end quote. John Lilly, who invented the isolation tank, in which one floats in a sea of heavy salt water, completely isolated from sights or sounds of the world, that inspired the movie Altered States, declared, quote, "Some people call it lucid dreaming. It's a lot easier if you have a psychedelic in you, but a lot of people can just meditate and go into these alternate realities," end quote. There are many recorded accounts by those who have experienced similar adventures and possession while practicing yoga.